traders, welcome to another video from RLTR Group. So today we are going to talk about how the market is going to be behaving tomorrow and what should be our game plan and what is the most important level that we need to keep in mind. So today I'm not disclosing my position because I have an overnight position, so a consolidated report about the profits will come up to you tomorrow. So before we proceed, let us go ahead and see what is in store for us tomorrow. The first thing is President Biden will unveil $2 trillion infrastructure plan. Now, just because he has written $2 trillion on infrastructure plan, we need to go ahead and understand the entire news's detail. And if you see the third pointer, it says an increase in corporate tax of 28% and measures to designate offshoring of profits will fund the spending. So this is not something the Fed is doing on its own. Okay, it is killing somebody, and that somebody happens to be our FIIs. So what is going to happen? Let's see. So the first thing that I want to tell you is just look at this chart and compare it with Dow's. So if we happen to have a gap down tomorrow, that is going to happen when Dow enters the phase of correction and breaks the support of 32,866, which would be critical for us to watch overnight. But what am I going to do? I have an overnight position and I'm not going to watch it. So the first thing that I will do is I will go ahead and decide a game plan. My game plan is very simple. And that game plan is this particular horizontal line. And during expiries, these sort of lines are supposed to be broken. And when it is broken, there is a huge volatile move on the downside. So like last Wednesday, this was the same line on which Banknifty gapped up and made a single 400-point negative candle and then followed by a 700 fall. So we are almost at the same juncture. And will the history repeat again? That is the question. So if the history repeats again, then we will also be ready for our targets. And that target is going to be the first one that we are going to have is 32,900 would be our first target. And if the pressure is too hard and it cannot sustain, then we are going to look for the bottom of 32,400 once again, because this is an exact replica of what happened last Wednesday. If things go wrong, what we need to do is we need to go ahead and be ready for an upside as well. So the upside will only get activated on two certain scenarios. Now there is this particular trend line that is actually coming from the top, and this trend line is coming right here. So if it is breaking out, this particular zone will be a no trading zone. And somehow, if we go ahead and cross 33,500 tomorrow, then we can quickly see a 500-point rally to 33,980. So there is huge numbers that are to be made tomorrow. Or the worst case scenario would be that it opens sideways and it goes completely sideways and ends that particular expiry. But before that, it is going to make at least 200 points move either on the upside or on the downside. So we will be able to adjust our positions accordingly. So these are our targets for tomorrow. And also, a few people requested to have targets on Nifty as well. So for them, this is again a most critical point that I wanted to say. The critical point is right here, that 14,668 is the place that it needs to take a support from. If it is not, then we are going to see flushing targets from Nifty till 14,600. And then if it sustains and calibrates that particular fall, it is going to go ahead till 14,476. So is that going to happen? We will have to go ahead and see what is going to happen tomorrow. On a similar status, we have this particular trend line, and our no trading zone would be up until here. So 14,777 will be a point of an argument. If we go ahead, sustain there and cross, then we can go ahead and quickly look for the targets of 14,845 tomorrow. So these are my levels for tomorrow. Please read between the lines whenever the news is up. So the position that I've taken, I hope a lot of you guys would have made out what kind of position that I have. A lot of people have bought calls, but I have bought puts. So what is going to happen? It's going to be exciting tomorrow. So let's go ahead and see what happens. So, and also just another quick update. There's a link to a Telegram channel listed below. if you want to live trade with us, you can join there and go to our website www.rltrgroup.com, and we'll see you on a live trading forum every day at 9:15. Thank you so much for your time. I wish you have a beautiful day ahead. Take care. Goodbye.